Warning. This video contains adult humor, graphic dialogue, and certain material which some may find offensive. This video is a form of art intended for entertainment purposes only and not for children or easily offended viewers. The jokes and verbiage used in this performance do not represent the views or beliefs of the actor portraying them. Your discretion is highly advised.
God damn, that was the best Steven Spielberg movie I've seen in a long time. What? What do you mean he didn't direct it? He was busy directing something else? What the fuck else would he be directing? Indiana Jones 5? Not Indiana Jones 5? What the fuck is West Side Story? It's Romeo and Juliet meets fucking Footloose! Nope! It is the latest flick from Jordan Peele, the creator of Get Out and Us, and stars Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Steven Yeun. In the film, a man struggles with the loss of a loved one as unexplained phenomena that just might be extraterrestrial begins to occur on the family farm. Blah, blah, fuckity blah. You've seen it all before. Just a slight spoilerish warning, but some stuff might be spoiled if you haven't seen the movie. This is your fucking heads up. Give me the good stuff. Right out the gate, this film does what both Get Out and Us do. Make you feel uncomfortable. Jordan Peele is an absolute master at creating tension, even in the most basic of scenes. The man has a grasp of human anxiety like no other, and it is on full display in all of his works, and Nope is no exception. From the music to the cinematography, there is a heavy influence of Spielberg throughout this film. Jordan Peele was quoted as saying that Jurassic Park and Close Encounters were inspirations for Nope, and I'd say that's pretty fucking obvious. There is a sense of magic and wonder in this flick, even in the midst of the horror and the terror. That mix of wonder and terror was something that Steven Spielberg did so well with in his prime, with flicks like Jaws, JP, and Raiders being the standouts. With Nope, Jordan Peele masters that recipe perfectly in a way that so many others before him have tried and failed and will continue to fail moving forward. There is one fucking scene in the movie that is pretty goddamn horrific and legit stuck with me more than any other horror scene I've watched in a hot minute. If you've seen the film, you know the part I'm fucking talking about. It's visceral, it's horrific, and it looks like a fucking goddamn horrible way to die. And a lot of people died that way. And now it's time to talk about the shit. I really like the cinematographer chasing the perfect shot narrative. It gave that character a whole Ahab angle. But I wish we had gotten more with him. It felt like if we had gotten another scene or two with Antler's host, his storyline would have had a more solid, more fulfilling payoff. And something tells me those scenes are somewhere on the cutting room floor. So you're telling me you're not supposed to look at this fucking thing directly in the eye or it'll eat your ass, but Jupe has been doing horse feedings with large groups of people staring directly at the fucker for the last 6 months and nobody else has gotten chomped until now? The fuck? Hit me with that rewatch. This is a film I immediately found myself wanting to rewatch. When I sit and think about what that rewatch looks like, I worry that I check out and look at my phone from time to time because the film is paced in such a way that it builds tension and does so very, very well upon the first viewing. But on second or third viewings, I might find myself thinking, all right, let's hurry up and get to the good stuff. All that said, the narrative lends itself to spectacle that has a higher rewatchability factor than something like Get Out or Us. It's a movie I'm gonna buy and rewatch multiple times, and I think it would make for a great drive-in double feature with something like Fire in the Sky or Signs. Tension, atmosphere, and dread all come together to support one of the most original sci-fi horror outings in recent memory. Jordan Peele's craft as a writer is outdone only by his skills as a director, as he manages to not only emulate classic Spielberg vibes, but also create something wholly new, exciting, and yes indeed, scary, all at the same time. I highly recommend checking this film out in theaters, rewatching it, and adding it to your horror collection. 8 out of 10, it is the real deal. Well, that about does it for this episode of the Jony Horror Reviews. I'm your host, Jony Horror, here to remind you youngsters, don't stare a predator in the eye, don't dance unless you hear some music, and don't forget to wrap it up, because herpes is for life, boys and girls. Airplanes. Fucking air traffic hotspot.